Hello and welcome to Day 3, game number 1 of the 62nd Annual Joe Nava Delta King Classic, here hosted by Stagg High School. I'm Jeremy Hurtado, and along with Dion I will bring you all the action of the games today. First game of the day, the Ripon Indians come into the game with a 1-2 record under head coach Justin Graham. And they take on the Buhach Colony Thunder, who come into the game with a 2-2 record, and they're head coached by Stephen Abrams. This is the first time since 2004 that the two teams have met. However, they do play each other several times during the summer. Justin Graham told me earlier. So the two teams are very familiar. In fact, the head coaches are pretty good friends. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams try to attack each other today. Ripon comes in the game averaging 49 points a game and giving up 53 points a game, while Buhach comes in with averaging 61 points and giving up 69 points per game. We're just getting ready for a tip-off here. Starting lineups for the Indians: Aaron McDonough, Braden Hines, Malik Taylor, Caden Whiteside, and Logan Gillespie. Getting the start for the Thunder tonight: Matt Fuentes, Thomas Grissom, Jug Juhal, Rasheed Venga, and Gerald Braxton. Quickly, the Indians down court. Malik Taylor layup, draws a foul. Taylor's been injured off and on. He rolled his ankle last week. Had a little issue with it yesterday afternoon. Good to see him back out here tonight getting a start. First free throw up and good for the Indians. Indians come into the game shooting free throws at 38%. So look to improve on that tonight as Taylor hits the second, and it's a 2-0 Indian lead here quickly in the first quarter. Ripon comes out, full court press. Buhach breaks it, gets it across the timeline. Pass goes down low to Venga, and he lays it up and in for the Thunder. Thunder with a little token pressure here. Haynes brings it up for the Indians. Gets it over to Whiteside. Passes back to McDonough. Shot no good, gets his own rebound, gives it over to Taylor. Taylor driving baseline. Shot no good, rebound tip no good. And Juhal comes away with it for the Thunder. Quickly down court, but the Thunder step out of bounds, turn the ball over. Here's a nice replay of the last possession by the Thunder. Shot by Venga inside with a nice easy layup. 2-2 our score, 7 minutes left to go. As Ripon turns the ball over. Pass goes through the hands of McDonough. Gives the ball back to the Thunder. Both teams turn the ball over here early in the first quarter, getting used to playing against each other. Like I said, hadn't played each other at all. It's the first game since 2004. Max Preps goes back to 2004. Shot goes up and in by Thomas Grissom. Grissom, a 5'11", 145 junior. Now steal by Buhach by Fuentes. He lays it up and in, and 5 quick points there for the Thunder. Then a giveaway foul on the by Fuentes. A little too aggressive there. Checking into the game first time for the Thunder, number 10, Jalen Jackson. He'll replace Matt Fuentes. Hines walks it up the court for the Indians. Get it over to Taylor. Taylor back to Whiteside. Whiteside shot up good. 3-point basket for the Indians. Nice job there by Whiteside hitting the open three. Indians a little pressured. Ball's tipped by Taylor. Comes off over to Hines, who gets it back to Taylor in the corner. Now back to Hines. Gets a screen from McDonough. Whiteside working on it. Gets it down to Gillespie. Gillespie over to Taylor. Taylor drives. Layup up and good. Tie ball game 7-7. 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Buhach on offense, working around the outside from Jahal. Jahal over to Grissom. Grissom launches a three, no good. Rebound comes off to Braxton. His shot is no good as well. Sorry, that's Sepan, actually, for the Thunder. Whiteside down to McDonough. Shot goes up by Grissom, or Gillespie rather, and the Indians have a lead 9-7. Nice job by the Indians creating offense there. Gillespie, 6'2" sophomore. Sepan, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to him again. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's last touch by Buhach. Here's a pass from McDonough over to Gillespie. Last time down for the Indians. Gillespie, one of the sophomores playing for the Indians, because their football team still has five of the starting, or five actually, all-league players from Ripon Indians basketball team still playing football. Shot comes off to Jalen Jackson. Jackson presses. Shot over Whiteside, no good. Rebound comes off to Vanga. Vanga, no good again, gets his own rebound. Working on Gillespie now. Goes up and over the sophomore and gets it up. Tie ball game 9-7, or 9-9 rather. Taylor gets it over to Whiteside. Whiteside with a three, no good, long. Rebound comes off to Grissom for the Thunder, and he looks to run 1-on-4. No good numbers there, but the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Haynes and the Indians. Checking in for the first time tonight is Dietz. There's a replay of Vanga working hard down on the inside, trying to go up. Goes up twice, gets his own rebound, and puts points up over Gillespie. Nice job there by Sepan of the Thunder. Shot by Braxton up, and it's good. 3-point basket, his second of the afternoon. Halfway through the first quarter here. 3-point game, 12-9. Buhach Colony leads the Indians. Ripon works the ball on the outside. Gillespie at the top of the key, gets it over to Taylor. Taylor working back and forth over to McDonough. Now passes tipped and out of bounds by Jackson. It'll be the Indians' ball still with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Checking in for the Indians, Julian Sanchez, 5'8" senior. He replaces Gillespie. Sanchez gets the ball on the inbound. Gets it over to Taylor for a wide open three from the corner. He likes that spot from the last couple days. Not this time. And it comes off to Jalen Jackson. Jackson gets the ball up to Hillier. Checking in for the Thunder. Working it around to Grissom. Grissom drives baseline. Reverse layup is good. Eight points for Grissom here in the first quarter, leading the way. Taylor drives, layup no good, gets his own rebound, goes up with it again, and it's again no good. Tips fighting for the rebound, and it's controlled by the Thunder. Quick outlet to Hillier. Hillier just passes over across the lane, no good. Rebound up and good by A.J. Dietz. 16-9 our score. Buhach Colony over the Indians here in the first quarter of the 62nd annual Joe Nava Delta King Classic, as Taylor answers back with a three of his own for the Indians. Hillier over to Grissom. Back to Hillier. Thought about it a couple times. Now he gets it over to Jackson feeds it down low. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Dietz, and Dietz is fouled on the putback. Foul is going to be on number 13, Julian Sanchez. Here's a replay of Sanchez getting the ball over to Taylor for the three-point basket. Last hand down for the Indians. Cutting lead to 4. Dietz's first free throw is up, no good. Checking back into the Indians this time for the first time tonight, Anthony Salcido, along with Logan Gillespie checking back in for the Indians. A.J. Dietz second. Free throw shot up and is good. 2 minutes left to go, first quarter. 17-12 our score. Buhach Colony over the Ripon Indians. Gillespie drives baseline, cut off. Gets it over to Hines. Hines with a three-point shot. It hits the front of the iron, bounces up and in. Good game so far, back and forth. 4-point lead's been the biggest lead we've had so far. Both teams seem to be getting used to each other, playing. Hilliard has the ball. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson at the top of the key, 13 on the shot clock. Grissom. Over to Dietz. Dietz back to Jackson. Jackson, baseline drive. Lays it up, no good. Rebound comes up, no good again. And it's off to Hines, and the Indians are running. Hines almost loses control. Layup, no good. Ball is tipped and out of bounds by Dietz. It'll stay possession to the Indians here. Baseline out of bounds, 29 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute exactly left to go here in the first quarter. Matt Fuentes checks back in for the Thunder, replacing Grissom. Whiteside inbounds the ball to Gillespie. Back to Whiteside for a three. Round no good. Rebound comes off to Venga for the Thunder. Fuentes over to Jackson on the wing. Wing over to Venga, back to Fuentes. Hilliard at the top of the key now, guarded by Sanchez. They feed it down low to Venga, back to Jackson. Jackson thought about it, nope, kicks it out to Fuentes. Fuentes wide open three, look good. Left wing extends the lead 20-15. Largest lead of the night here for the afternoon rather, for the Thunder. As the Ripon's pass goes out of bounds, giving the Thunder the ball back. 26.4 left to go in the first quarter. Shot clock off. Buhach has a chance to take the last shot. We'll see if they opt to do that. Fuentes brings the ball up slowly. Decides to dribble, penetrate. Shot goes up, no good. Rick Gillespie gets it. 16 on the shot clock. Outlet to Taylor. Taylor keeps it in bounds. Wide open three. Blocked by number 10, Jalen Jackson of the Thunder, and they're off. Hilliard over to Jackson back in the corner. Shot, three-pointer, no good. Short, rebound. Hilliard throws it up wild, no good. Rebound comes off to McDonough, and it's the end of the first quarter with our score. The Buhach Colony Thunder 20, Ripon Indians 15. You're watching the Joe Nava Delta King Classic live on NorCal Sports TV. Getting ready to start the second quarter here. Buhach Colony up 20-15. Largest lead of the afternoon so far for the Thunder has been 5. As they'll take it out, looking to expand the lead here. Looks Jalen Jackson going to take it inbound the ball for the Thunder. Gets it over to Hilliard. Picks up his dribble, now gets it over to Jihad. Jahal drives, baseline shot, nice shot off the glass there, up and in for the Thunder. Taylor with the ball for the Indians, gets it over to Salcedo, but it's intercepted by Jackson. Jackson, 1-on-2, no good. Rebound comes off to Gillespie for the Indians. He gets it out to McDonough. McDonough over to Taylor. Taylor running for the shot, no good. Rebound by Sanchez, though, up and in, no good. And he's going to the line for 2. Foul called there on number 10, Jalen Jackson of the Thunder. Oh, nope. Correction, it's called on Venga of the Thunder, sending Sanchez to the line. We saw Sanchez yesterday. He made 4 of 7 from the line. Did a great job of getting rebounds for the Indians on the offensive glass. And again, today, picks up right where he left off, going to the free throw line. Second free throw up and good as well. 7:19 left to go here in the first half. 22-17 our score. Buhach over Ripon. Ripon picks up full court press now. Buhach able to get past the pressure. Shot goes up by Venga's long, but Sapan there for the rebound. Shot no good. Rebound again by Sapan, and he loses it to McDonough. McDonough outlet pass to Taylor. Taylor loses the handle going up, and it's to be back. Ball back to Buhach. Again, pressure by the Indians, broken by a pass cross court to Venga. Venga lays it up and in. 7-point lead for the Thunder here with 6:45 left to go in the second quarter. Sanchez working on Sapan, brings it back out over to McDonough, gets it to Salcedo. Now Gillespie over to Taylor. Taylor, 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes off Salcedo, and it'll be Thunder ball. Coming back in for the Indians is Braden Hines, replacing Julian Sanchez. Nope, sorry, replacing Logan Gillespie. Dietz over to Grissom. Grissom, 3-point basket. That's 11 points so far on the afternoon for Gillespie. And a quick timeout called by head coach Justin Graham of the Ripon Indians. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. .6:17 left to go here in the second quarter. Ripon down by 10 as they look to inbound the ball here, cut the lead. The Thunder have had the largest lead here of the afternoon is 10 points. 27-17 our score. Quick recap of how each team got to this game. The Indians lost in the first round 59-47 to the Stag, and then lost again in the second round to Patterson 60-48, while Buhach lost 59-33 to Sonora in the first round, and then yesterday were beaten by Venture Academy 75-47, setting up this 7th place game here, day 3, game 1. Shot goes up by Hines, no good. Rebound Sanchez doing the work in the glass in the paint again, getting the rebound, putting the points on the board for the Indians. Grissom over to Hillier. Hillier over to Jahal. Jahal, baseline drive. Again, layup, no good this time. Salcedo comes away with the rebound for the Indians, and they are on the run. Outlet pass to Sanchez. Sanchez one-on-one with Hillier, and he lays it up and in. Nice job there by Sanchez. Getting the layup. 4 straight points for Sanchez. Cuts the lead to 6. Dietz over to Hillier at the right wing. Hillier feeds it down low. Ball comes off of safe hand. Hillier comes up with it. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Sanchez of the Indians, and he's fouled by Grissom. Nice work there on the defensive end for the Indians. Almost created a turnover, then coming up with a rebound. And the chance now to cut in the lead once again. Hines gets it over to Sanchez. Sanchez to a wide open Salcido, but Salcido gets it over to Taylor. Taylor dribbles past Jahal, lays it up and in. Nice shot there by Taylor. And Thunder's leads down to 4. 6-0 spurt here by the Indians have cut the lead. We'll see how Buhach answers here on the offensive side. Hillier, three-point shot, way short, comes up to Salcido on the run. Over to Taylor, three-point shot, no good. Tipped away by Salcido over to Hines. Hines gives it to Sanchez. Ripon resets the offense. Now gives it down low to Sanchez. Nice pump fake, but he misses the layup. Vanga comes up with it for the Thunder. Now the ball stripped away by Sanchez. Sanchez 1-on-2, lays it up, rolls in, and it's now a 2-point lead by the Thunder, as that's 8 points in a row scored by the Indians. 6 of them by Sanchez. Vanga over to Grissom. Grissom's got 11 so far. Don't leave him alone. Over to Jahal. Jahal back to Hillier at the top. Grissom in and out. Screen from Dietz. Shot, no good. Rebound by safe hand, and he lays it up and in. And we have a timeout called by Buhach as they have a 4-point lead, 29-25 with 3:44 left to go here in the second quarter. This broadcast of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic is brought to you in part by Benton Roberson CPAs. Benton Roberson CPAs providing personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our teams believe in partnering with you and your team to build a lasting relationship that can help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Also, Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. 29-25 our score, 3:44 left to go in the second quarter. Indians have cut the Thunder lead to 4. Hines brings the ball up the court for the Indians. He is guarded by Fuentes. A little too closely as Fuentes is called for the foul. That's the 6th team foul, 5th team foul on the Thunder here in the first half. Inbound pass comes to Taylor. Taylor guarded closely by Jackson. He spins away from Jackson. Half jump shot up, good. Fuentes over to safe hand to Grissom. Jackson thought about a three, gives it over to Fuentes. Fuentes, one-step dribble, shot 3/4 of the way down, in and out. Comes out to Taylor for the Indians. Taylor tries to thread the needle, but it's intercepted by Fuentes. Fuentes 3-on-2, spins it, gives it off to Vanga. Vanga's shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Fuentes. Fuentes goes up with it again, no good. And we have a jump ball on the rebound. Possession arrow goes to the Indians. Here's Taylor working on Jackson, spinning away from him. Nice little jump shot, running jump shot there on the last possession by the Indians to cut the lead to 2. Now they come down the court with a chance to tie or take the lead here as we have 2:43 and counting left to go in the second quarter. Gillespie gets it over to West side. Down to Gillespie. Nice job. Nice inbound or entry pass by McDonough gives Gillespie the easy layup, and we're all tied at 29. Shot goes up by Dietz, no good. Rebound comes off to McDonough. Indians look to take the lead on this possession. Lays it up, no good. Foul called on the play by A.J. Dietz. Send McDonough to the line. Here's a replay of it. You can see actually they're called on the floor. So no shots, just inbounds for the Indians. Inbound pass comes to Salcido. Over to Hines. Whiteside now right wing, guarded by Jackson. Over to Gillespie. McDonough drives. Shot 5 feet away, good. And the Indians take the lead 31-29 with 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Jahal works around the screen by Supan. Gives it over to Dietz. Out to Grissom. Wide open. 3-point shot this time. It doesn't go. He started out the game hot. 11 points here already in the first half. But that time it didn't fall as the Indians come away with the rebound. Hines picks up his dribble. Gets it over to McDonough. McDonough over to Salcido. Salcido drives. 10-foot jump shot. Good. 4-point lead now by the Indians. Grissom brings the ball up the court, gets it over to Jackson for Buhach. Pass goes through Dietz's hands, but he recovers it. Gibson over to Sepan. Sepan over to Jahal. Jahal guarded by Salcido. Spins away from him down the baseline. Now out to Grissom. Grissom shot from the 3-point line. Good. That's 14 for Grissom. Just under a minute left to go here first quarter. Jahal a little aggressive on the defensive end, and that's going to send the Indians to the line. There's a nice pass from Jahal out to Jackson. He gets it over to Grissom for the 3-point shot. 14 points on the afternoon. Leading scorer for both teams here as we have 44 seconds left to go in the first half. Hines stepping to the line for the Indians, a 5'11 junior. He averages 11 points a game for the Indians. First free throw up, shot no good. Rebound tipped back by Salcido, and Hines recovers it. 34 on the shot clock, 37 on the game clock. Sanchez gets a screen for Salcido. Grissom picks up his dribble and tries to pass, but it's intercepted by Jackson. And now the Thunder have a chance to take the lead here as we go into the halftime break. Grissom fakes a shot, gets it over to Dietz. Now it's over to Jackson, working off a screen from Vanga. Back to Grissom at the top of the key. 3-point shot up, no good. A rebound comes off to Salcido with 7 seconds left to go. Ripon, Hines driving down the line. Behind the back pass is out of bounds. Intended for Whiteside, and with 0.8 seconds left, Buhach will inbound the ball. Here's an inbound pass, but it was thrown out of bounds. So it's going to give the ball back to Ripon where it was thrown. It also should reset the clock to 0.8, which they do. And Ripon will have a chance here to extend their lead now as they go into the half with 0.8 seconds left. Hines, sideline inbound for the Indians. Finds Whiteside wide open, 3-point shot, no good. It would have counted if it went, but it was a little strong, and that's the end of the first half with our score. Ripon Indians 33, Buhach Colony Thunder 32. This broadcast of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic is brought to you by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCST TV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. Sonora Conference Centers. For unique rooms in downtown Sonora, visit SonoraConferenceCenters.com for more details. Benton Roberson CPA, serving Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. And Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to StraightSports.com for more information. So we're at the half here again. We'll be back here shortly with first half statistics on NorCal Sports TV. Rasheed Venga and Gerald Braxton. Quickly, the Indians down court. Malik Taylor layup, draws a foul. Buhach breaks it, gets it across timeline. Pass goes down low to Venga, and he lays it up and in for the Thunder. First quarter, getting used to playing against each other. Like I said, hadn't played each other at all. It's the first game since 2004. Max Preps goes back 2000. Shot goes up and in by Thomas Grissom. Grissom, a 5'11", 145 junior. Now steal by Buhach by Fuentes. He get it over to Taylor. Taylor back to Whiteside. Whiteside shot up good. Three-point basket for the Indians. Whiteside working on it. Gets it down to Gillespie. Gillespie over to Taylor. Taylor drives. Layup up and good. That's Sapon actually for the Thunder. Whiteside down to McDonough. Shot goes up by Grissom, or Gillespie. Shot over Whiteside, no good. Rebound comes off to Venga. Venga, no good again, gets his own rebound. Working on Gillespie now. Goes up and over the sophomore and puts points up over Gillespie. Nice job there by Sapon of the Thunder. Shot by Braxton up, and it's good. Three-point basket. His second. Hillier checking in for the Thunder. Working it around to Grissom. Grissom drives, baseline, reverse layup is good. And it's controlled by the Thunder. Quick outlet to Hillier. Hillier just passes over across the lane, no good. Rebound up and good. 16-9 our score. Buhach Colony over the Indians here in the first quarter of the 62nd annual Joe Nava Delta King Classic. Gillespie drives baseline, cut off, gets it over to Hines. Hines with a three-point shot. It hits the front of the iron. Now guarded by Sanchez. They feed it down low to Venga, back to Jackson. Jackson thought about it. Nope, kicks it out to Fuentes. Fuentes wide open three, look good. Now gets it over to Jihad. Jahal drives, baseline shot. Nice shot off the glass there, up and in for the Thunder. Again, pressure by the Indians, broken by a pass cross court to Venga. Venga lays it up and in. Gillespie. Dietz over to Grissom. Grissom, three-point basket. That's 11 points so far. Day 3, game 1. Shot goes up by Hines. No good. Rebound Sanchez doing the work in the glass in the painting on drive. Again, layup. No good this time. Salcido comes away with the rebound for the Indians, and they are on the run. Outlet pass to Sanchez. Sanchez one-on-one with Hillier, and he lays it up and in. Not Salcido, but Salcido gets it over to Taylor. Taylor dribbles past Jahal, lays it up and in. Up with it for the Thunder. Now the ball stripped away by Sanchez. Sanchez 1-on-2, lays it up, rolls in. And Jahal back to Hillier at the top. Grissom in and out. Screen from Dietz. Shot, no good. Rebound by safe hand. And inbound pass comes to Taylor. Taylor guarded closely by Jackson. He spins away from Jackson. Half jump shot up, good. Counting left to go in the second quarter. Gillespie gets it over to West side. Welcome back here as we get ready to start the second half of day 3, game 1 of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic. I'm Jeremy Hurtado. Here is it's 33-32 our score. Ripon Indians over the Buhach Colony Thunder. First half stats for the Thunder. Thomas Grissom leading the way, 14 points. 4 of 4 from the three-point line rather. Matt Fuentes has 5 points for the Thunder, and Rasheed Venga has 6. Looking at the Indians, their leading scorer Julian Sanchez, 10 points, doing work inside. Also hit a couple free throws. Malik Taylor has 9, and Logan Gillespie has 4 for the Indians. Buhach Colony gets the ball to start the second half. Indians still in man-to-man defense. Johnson over to Jahal. Jahal guarded there by Hines. Inbound entry pass is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Gillespie. And so the Thunder will maintain possession here with 19 on the shot clock. Grissom inbounds the pass. Ball over to Johnson. Gets it back. Looks like Taylor's going to guard Grissom now. A little change from the first half. We'll see how that affects his scoring. Now Grissom gets the ball back at the top of the key. Shot, no good. Off the glass, rebound comes Hines. Hines loses the ball, but it goes over to Whiteside, who gets it down to Gillespie. Nice job there by the Indians as they extend their lead to 3 points. Jahal off a screen from Venga. Now ball comes back to Jahal at the top of the key. He gets it over to Gillespie. Back to Venga. Venga tries an entry pass, but it's intercepted by Gillespie. And the Indians are off the running by shot. Westside hits a three in the corner there. Nice job by Whiteside. And Buhach Colony calls a timeout. Here's the replay pass from McDonough over to Whiteside. Whiteside set up three, shot good, giving the Indians a 38-32 lead here in the third quarter. This broadcast of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. Buhach to inbound the ball. Venga. 6:48 left to go here in the third quarter. 38-32 our score. Venga inbounds the ball to Jahal. Brings it up across the timeline for the Thunder. Kicks it over to Grissom. Grissom guarded by Taylor. Picks up his dribble now. Entry pass down low to Sehan, who lays it up and in over Gillespie. Hines quickly down court, pass knocked out of bounds by Sehan. So it'll be Indians ball still. Let's go back and take a look at that nice layup over Gillespie by Sehan for the Thunder that cut the lead to 4. Hines inbound the ball, gets it over to Gillespie, now over to Taylor. Nice entry pass attempt by McDonough, but it's intercepted. Foul called on Buhach Colony, number 10, Jalen Jackson. That's the first personal foul of the second half here for the Thunder. Checking in for the Thunder, A.J. Dietz replacing Rashid Venga. Taylor gets the inbound pass, right wing, guarded by Dietz. Goes around him, reverse layup, no good. And a rebound comes off to Dietz for the Thunder. Nice pass down court by Jahal over to Sepan for the layup. Back and forth we go here now as the ball goes out of bounds off Gillespie for the Indians. It'll turn the ball back over to the Thunder. Here's a nice pass down court by Jahal to Sepan. Nice body control to lay it up and over the sophomore and not pick up the foul, cutting the lead to 2 for the Indians. Ball comes over to Grissom. Grissom almost travels, picks it up. Now gets over to Fuentes, who just checked in for the Thunder. Shot, no good. Rebound, nice work down low by Sepan, and it's tied up now at 38. Buhach token pressure here. Haynes dribbles past the timeline. Gets the ball over to Taylor, working off a screen by Gillespie. Now Whiteside has it, left wing, thought about a three. Gets it to Gillespie at the top of the key, back over to Hines. Works the ball over to Taylor. Taylor shot up, no good. A rebound comes off to McDonough. Shot is deflected, partially blocked by Jackson, and he comes away with it for the Thunder. Jackson slows things down, 38-38. 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Gets the ball over to Fuentes and then works it back to Jackson. Jackson off the screen from Dietz. Has the ball almost intercepted. Gets it back from Sepan. Wide open three shot, no good. Rebound comes over to Gillespie for the Indians, who gets the outlet to Taylor. Taylor drives, lays it up wildly, and it goes, and they count the basket. Taylor, 11 points on the night now. Here's the replay here. As you can see, he drives in, throws it up off the glass, gets the foul called. on the Thunder, and he sends them to the line for a three-point opportunity here. Free throw up and good, giving the Indians, like I said, a three-point lead with 4:34 left to go. Now the Thunder break the pressure from the Indians. Pass comes to Jahal, back over to Dietz. Dietz lays it up and in. Nice job there of getting past the pressure and getting an easy layup for the Thunder. Whiteside back down court for the Indians. He's fouled as he goes up for a shot. Here's a replay of the layup, or actually shot, that goes in for Dietz. Whiteside at the line. Free throw rolls around and goes in. Checking back in for the Thunder is Vanga, replacing Saipan. Second free throw up, also good for the Indians, as they extend their lead back to 3. Fuentes working on Sanchez. Behind between the leg dribble, loses control. Gets it over to Vanga. Vanga gets it out to Jahal. Jahal slows things down. Gets the ball over to Jackson. Jackson drive, kick. Ball ends up in Jahal's hand for a 3 from the wing, and it's good. Tie ball game, 43-all here with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ripon. Hines gets past over to Whiteside. Whiteside up to Sanchez at the top of the key. Swings it over to Haynes. Haynes running shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Vanga. Jackson brings it over to Fuentes. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound, long rebound, 3-on-1 opportunity here for the Indians. Hines over to Taylor, back to Whiteside. Whiteside steps out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. Here's Jackson kicking it over to Fuentes, gets the ball over to Jahal for the 3, last time down for Buhach. Tying the game at 43-all. Fuentes bringing the ball up the court for the Thunder. Guarded by Sanchez, gets it over to Hillier, who's checked into the game again for the Thunder. Hillier over to Saipan. Saipan to Grissom. Grissom, 14 points on the night. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Vanga. Nice work down low. Goes back up with it. Doesn't get it to go. Ball comes off the hands of the Thunder. And it'll be a turnover to the Indians. Buhach, full court pressure here, trying to deny the inbound. Inbound comes to Hines. Hines down the left side of the court, over to Whiteside. Whiteside's pass to Sanchez. Sanchez lays it up, no good. Rebound comes off to the Thunder as they run. Vanga, pass is intercepted by Haynes. Haynes leaves it for a trailing Sanchez. Nice job, 2-on-1. Way to play team basketball there, giving the ball up. Sanchez, way to follow. Gets the easy layup. Puts the Indians back up by 2. Grissom looked around, launches a 3. Doesn't go. Foul on the rebound. Is going to be called on the Thunder. Foul's going to be called on the Indians. So Buhach will maintain possession. Ball tipped out of bounds. Still stays in possession of the Indians. Nice job there by McDonough, trying to get the loose ball, diving, but it just goes out of bounds. $1:59 left to go, third quarter, 45-43 our score. Buhach Colony down by 2 here in the First game of day number 3 of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic. A.J. Dietz with the layup for the Thunder, tying the game at 45. Indians working the ball around. Hines drives and it picks up a foul called on number 5 of the Thunder, Thomas Grissom. Checking in for Grissom is Jackson. Also coming back into the game for the Thunder is Vanga, replacing Sapon. Shot, no good. Indians rebound. Ball goes back down low to McDonough. Up, gets his own rebound. Called for the travel. McDonough working hard down low, shuffled the feet, and it'll turn the ball back over to Buhach Colony. Jackson not paying attention, still able to wrangle in the pass from Vanga. And he's fouled as he goes in for a layup attempt. Here's the replay there. Tries to lay it up, doesn't go, but Sanchez is called for the block. Second foul called on the Indians here in the second half. But it's a shooting foul, so they'll send Jackson to the line, shooting 2. .45 our score, 1:20 left to go here in the third quarter as Jackson steps up to the line for the Thunder. First free throw is off, no good. Second free throw attempt by Jackson. Off front iron, no good as well. Rebound comes off to Gillespie for the Indians. Indians almost turned over there. Tight defense by Jackson, and he's called for a foul. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Thunder. Jackson's second personal foul. Inbound pass comes to Salcido. Salcido guarded by Jahal. Double team comes over from Jackson. Passes it over to Hines. Drive by Salcido. Lays it up and in for the Indians, giving them a 2-point lead with 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Hillier picks up his dribble, gives it over to Jahal. Jahal cross-court pass back to Hillier. Hillier, 3-point shot from the corner is good. Back and forth scoring we go. They call it a 2, so it's 47-47. Gillespie over to Sanchez. Now sets a screen for Sanchez. Foul called down low on the Thunder. Here's that last possession for the Thunder. Yep, foot's on the line, so it was a 2. Good call by the officials. He was right there on it, too. Checking back in for the Thunder, number 35, Jake Sapon, replacing A.J. Dietz. 21.1 left to go here in the third quarter. Shot clock off. Ripon has the ball. Inbound to the Sanchez. Sanchez over to Gillespie. Back over to McDonough. Over to Hines. Haynes has it. Shot, or pass rather, wide. Saved by Sanchez, but it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Thunder. Four seconds left. Ripon has to go the length of the court as the ball came all the way back to the backcourt. Inbound comes to Taylor. Taylor has the ball knocked out of bounds, but it's off of Vanga. So now it's 2 seconds left. Sideline out of bounds from three-quarter court for the Indians. Inbound comes to Hines. Hines run through half court, leave, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter with our score tied. Buhach Colony 47, the Ripon Indians 47. We'll be back with more of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic after these messages on NorCal. Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, 47-47 our score. Buhach Colony and the Ripon Indians. Ripon inbounds the ball here. Free throw shooting is going to end up being a key here, I believe, in this game, as there's 6 fouls on Buhach Colony right now. Only 2 for the Indians. Ripon Indians come in shooting only 38% from the free throw line, so we'll see if they can improve on that. Three-point shot goes up by Hines, and it's good. Haynes gives the Indians a 3-point lead, 50-47, as we start the fourth quarter here. Hillier, drive, layup. Beautiful, nice shot there as he takes a tumble. Works around Taylor, but lays it up and in for the Thunder. Haynes over to Taylor. Taylor drives, shot no good, follows his own rebound, picks up 14th point of the night. Hillier, 3-point shot, short, goes out of bounds. The Indians will take over, 6:51 left to go. Fuentes and Grissom checking back in for the Thunder. Here's a replay. The last 3-point shot for Haynes. Taylor under pressure. Gets it over Salcido. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez shot up and good. Gives him 14 on the night as well for the Indians as they have a 5-point lead. Fuentes quickly up court. Ball. Entry down low to Dietz. Dietz no good. Sapan with the rebound. Sapan over McDonough. Shot no good. McDonough with the rebound. Drives it down the court for the Indians. Kicks it out to Whiteside. Whiteside thought about the 3. Now gets it over to Salcido. Back to McDonough. McDonough drives and tripped. Foul going to be called on one of the 2 Buhach Colony defenders there. Looks like it's going to be Jackson who picks it up. There's Sanchez, last time down court for the Indians with the jump shot. McDonough steps to the line. 5-point game, 6:08. And now Buhach's in a 1-on-1 situation. Free throw shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Salcido. Back out to Whiteside. Now Salcido has it. Works it around to Sanchez. Sanchez, Whiteside. Whiteside drives on Dietz. Dietz grabs him and pulls him down. 8th personal foul on the Thunder here in the second half. Here's a replay of it. Sanchez gets it over to Whiteside. Whiteside drives baseline. And you can tell Dietz didn't want to give up a layup, sending Whiteside to the line to earn it. Whiteside makes the first of the 2 free throws. Checking back in for Jackson comes Jahal for the Thunder. Second free throw up and good as well. So 7-point lead here for the Indians Just under 6 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jahal off the screen from Dietz. Ball comes over back to Jahal. 3-point shot up and good. Cuts into the Indian lead, down to 4. Plenty of time left here in the fourth quarter. Sanchez over to Taylor. Taylor drives. Ball knocked out of his hand. Foul called on the Thunder. Here's the kick out to Jahal for 3 for Buhach. Free throw attempt number 1 up and no good for the Indians, and this is where that poor free throw shooting is going to come into play here as they have a chance to extend the lead from the line. But so far have been unable to the last 2 trips down the court. This time, second free throw up and is good. 5-point lead, 5:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Buhach Colony working the ball around, gets it to Grissom. Grissom was hot in the first half. I'm not sure he scored here in the second. Grissom, 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound, nice job there by Sapan, and he picks up a foul on the rebound. Third team foul on the Indians. It'll be inbound underneath for the Thunder. Ball comes back to Grissom. Grissom gives it down low to Sapan again. He shot over Gillespie, but it's no good. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Indians ball. Sanchez to inbound the ball for the Indians. Again, a little token pressure by the Buhach, but it's quickly broken by the Indians. Whiteside running shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Venga for Buhach. He looks to push it back up the court. Gets it over to Fuentes. Fuentes back to Venga, thought about 3. Gets it over to Grissom. Now gets a screen. Shot goes up by Fuentes. He's fouled on the 3-point shot by Malik Taylor of the Indians. That's going to send Fuentes to the line, shooting 3. Here's the replay. Shot. Got him there on the body. First free throw is up and good. Fuentes, a 5'9", 145 junior from Buhach Colony. 2 more free throw attempts. Perfect chance here to cut into the lead without the clock running as he makes the second one as well. Now we have a timeout called on the floor by Buhach Colony coach Steve Abrams. Our score 57-54. Ripon over the Buhach Colony Thunder. You're watching the Joe Nava Delta King Classic on NorCal Sports TV. .438 left to go here, fourth quarter. Buhach Colony down by 3. Matt Fuentes at the line with his third of the 3 free throw attempts. Free throw up and is good, made all 3. So it's down to a 2-point Indian lead here. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Salcido gets the ball over to McDonough, gets it to Taylor, spinning layup, no good, comes off to Venga. Buhach Colony has a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Ball comes to Grissom at the top of the key. He resets, calls a play. Gets it over to Fuentes, back over to Sapan. Jackson on the left wing, Sapan at the top. Fuentes, wide open three-shot attempt, short. The rebound comes off to McDonough, who hands it the ball to Jackson as we go under the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Salcido over to Sanchez. Sanchez to Whiteside. Indians working around the outside. Back to McDonough and over to Taylor. Taylor drives, baseline, stops, shot, 5-foot jumper, good. Extends the lead to 4 for the Indians. Grissom, entry pass down low to Sapan. Shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Goes up with it again, and it's no good as well. And the rebound comes off to Taylor for the Indians. Taylor drives. Loses the ball. McDonough grabs it, but he's out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover. And we have a timeout called on the court by the Indians head coach, Justin Graham here. Nice replay there of the Malik Taylor layup last time down. You're watching the Joe Nava Delta King Classic, is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register. Get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com to learn /camp to learn more. Sonora Conference Center for 4 unique rooms in downtown Sonora. Visit SonoraConferenceCenter.com for more details. Benton Roberson CPAs, serving Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. Don't forget to stay tuned and join us for the 5th place game coming up after this game, which between the Patterson Tigers and the Ventura Academy Mustangs here from the 62nd annual Joe Nava Delta King Classic. 59-55 our score. Ripon up over Buhach. Buhach has the ball. 3:07 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Fuentes walking the ball up the court for the Thunder. Ball comes over to Jackson on the wing. Back to Grissom at the top of the key, guarded by Taylor. He gets it over to Fuentes. Fuentes drives, kicks it out to Jackson. Thought about the three. Goes back, drives, gets inbound or entry to Venga. Venga called for 3 seconds in the key, though, and it's going to be a turnover by the Thunder. Entry pass comes to Jackson, or to Taylor, rather. Comes over to Whiteside. Gillespie now hands it off to Haynes. Taylor drives, kicks it out to Whiteside for a 3. Whiteside shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Taylor. Taylor puts it back up and in for the Indians. Venga almost loses it, guarded by McDonough. Over to Fuentes. Fuentes closely guarded by Taylor, gets around him, drives down the lane, shot up and good. Also draws contact by McDonough, sending him to the line for 1. See here on the replay, gets him on the body as he throws up the shot. McDonough doesn't agree, but it is a good call by the officials, sending Fuentes to the line, where he was moments ago perfect on 3. This time he shot, rattles around, no good, comes off to Haynes. Haynes over to McDonough. 2 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. 4-point lead for the Indians. Taylor drives, lays it up and in. Nice job giving him 18 on the night. Venga over to Fuentes. Jahal drives, running layup, good. Timeout called by Buhach Colony coach Steve Abrams with 1:40 left to go in this 4-point deficit for the Thunder. Here's a replay of the nice drive by Taylor. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. .140 left to go, fourth quarter. Our score 63-59, and Ripon Indians lead the Buhach Colony Thunder. Free throw shooting for the Indians tonight hasn't been real great, nor has it been on the season. If I'm Buhach, you got to wonder how long is it going to be before they start fouling intentionally and sending the Indians to the line and making them win the game at the line. Indians inbound the ball. Taylor. Full court press on for the Thunder. It's broken by Haynes. Haynes dribbles, almost loses it out of bounds. Gets it up to McDonough at the top of the key. 1:28 left to go. Taylor over to Gillespie. Gillespie over to Whiteside. Whiteside to the left wing. Thought about it. Now gives the entry pass to Gillespie. And he lays it up and in. Extends the lead to 6. And if you're the Thunder, that's not what you're looking for. Jahal quickly down court, running layup goes for the Thunder. 1:06 left to go. Ball's tipped and almost intercepted, but goes out of bounds off of Vanga. Nice running layup here last time by Jahal. Cut the lead to 4 points. Grissom chases Haynes down, but doesn't give the foul yet. Now the pass is tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Jackson. 23 left on the shot clock, 55.2 left in the game clock. Taylor to inbound for the Indians. He inbounds the ball to Haynes. Haynes gets it over to the sophomore Gillespie, who has it stolen by Jahal. Jahal dribbling 1-on-3, has it stripped, but we're foul called on the Indians. Braden Haynes, 6th personal foul on the team here in the second half. So we have a 4-point lead by the Indians, 47.7 left to go. Grissom inbound, thought about the three, gives it over to Jahal. Jahal fakes the three, gives a shot entry down to Supan. He misses, but the rebound comes off to Fuentes for the Thunder. Over to Jahal. Jahal drives, kicks. Nice pass to Sapan for the layup. And again, a quick timeout called as we have a 2-point game. 31.8 left to go. Here's a replay of the nice pass from Jahal on the drive, giving it over to Sapan to lay it up and in, cutting the Indians' lead to 2 here with 65-63, 31.8 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So obviously now it's time to either try and get a quick steal, or you're going to foul someone and send them to the line. And again, Ripon's had problems today and the rest of the season so far with the free throw shooting. So best case scenario for the Thunder could be playing out here as they have a 2-point deficit. This broadcast of the Joe Nava Delta King Classic is brought to you in part by California Gold, building tomorrow's value today. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp. Be one of the first 75 to register to get $100 off your camp tuition. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp to learn more. And Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more information. Again, game reset, 31.8 left to go, fourth quarter. McDonough to inbound for the Indians. Gets it in the Whiteside. Ball's tipped, and it's recovered by McDonough. McDonough behind the back pass over to Haynes. Haynes over the Whiteside, scrambles on, and Grissom finally fouls Whiteside with 23.1 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So Buhach almost got best case scenario by getting the turnover. They didn't. You see here Jahal tips it, but McDonough is able to get the ball for the Indians. They get it over to Whiteside. They give away the foul by Grissom. Just under 10 seconds ran off the clock there, so not horrible for Buhach as Whiteside steps to the line and he makes the first free throw here, extending the lead to 3. This is the important free throw. It'll make it a 2-possession game if he makes this one. Shot off, no good. Rebound, battle for, and comes away by Sanchez. Saves it, gives it to McDonough, and then we caught a timeout called by the Indians. So nice hustle there by Sanchez to go get the rebound and save it to his partner, McDonough, giving the Indians a chance to maintain possession. 19.8 left to go. Coach Justin Graham called timeout. You know Buhach's going to set up the steal/foul play, so you're trying to get it to your best free throw shooter. Look for Sanchez or Taylor to be the guy that ends up getting the ball for the Indians if you're from the Indians. And obviously if you're the Thunder, you're trying to keep the ball out of those two hands and maybe have Gillespie or Whiteside be the guy that you foul. Actually, Gillespie's been subbed out, so McDonough and Whiteside are your 2 foul candidates if you're Buhach. Scorekeeping issue here as the officials talking to the table. Again, 19.8 left to go here. 3-point game. Indians have the lead and the possession. Indians come into game 1-2, coached by head coach Justin Graham. Buhach Colony Thunder comes in the game with a 2-2 record, coached by Steve Abrams. Okay, we got the ball back to getting ready to be inbounded. Ball comes to Taylor, and he's fouled by Jalen Jackson of the Thunder. That'll send Taylor to the line, where he looks to improve on his 18-point performance here tonight. Taylor had 9 points at the half, 9 here in the second half. First free throw up and no good. So still a 1-possession game here. Big free throw here coming. For the Indians rather. Second free throw attempt by Taylor, the important one to make it a 2-possession game, goes through. So it's a 4-point lead. Sepan inbounds the ball and falls. Comes over to Grissom. Grissom, corner 3, no good. Rebound comes off to McDonough, who loses his feet, but he's fouled by Fuentes. So the Thunder opted to come down, shoot a 3. Didn't need to really. Could have just got a quick 2, but they decided to try to hit the 3. No good, and now it's a 4-point lead, 10.2 left to go, with McDonough heading to the line for the Indians. McDonough, 6 foot, 155 senior at the line. First free throw up and no good. So it's 4-point possession, or 4-point game still. We have another timeout called by the Indians here with 10.2 seconds left to go. You're watching the Joe Nava Delta King Classic live on NorCal Sports TV. 10.2 seconds left to go. 67-63. Ripon over Buhach Colony. Ripon senior Aaron McDonough at the line, shooting the second of his free throws here. 4-point game. So that means it's a 2-possession game here for the Thunder. Again, make or miss, Thunder could come down here. They don't have to shoot a 3. They can get a quick 2 and then foul, but we'll see what they decide to do here. Early season games giving opportunities for late game opportunities for both teams here. Inbound comes to Jahal after they made 3-point free throw. Gets it over to Sapons. Jahal, 3-point shot. Up, no good, back rim. Rebound comes to Salcedo, and that's going to do it. Our score here at the final, Ripon Indians 68, Buhach Colony 63. For Dion I'm Jeremy Hurtado. Thanks for watching the Joe Nava Delta King Classic live on NorCal Sports TV.